Hi, everyone. I'm Ashley Newbrough, and I'm joined by my charming co-star, Marcus Rosner.
Hi, everyone.
We are so excited for you all to see Love on the Right Course, part of New Year, New Movies. And we have a couple questions from Hallmark Channel that was sent our way. So let's get started. The first question is, my character Whitney is a professional golfer who encounters a lot of setbacks in her career. How does a trip back to her hometown help her reevaluate her future as a golfer? Um, Well, I would love to start off by saying I think anytime you're feeling lost or confused about anything, I think heading home to where you're from and going back to your roots is the best way to find clarity and help with that. So I think that is that's a big thing for her. I think being around her dad and her best friend, Jojana, I think it all reminds Whitney of what makes her unique, and it helps to remind her why she loves golf and how she got started. And I think it gives her a lot of her strength back that she's been missing for a while.
What a beautiful answer.
Thanks.
Yeah. um, Great. Second question here. While Whitney returns home, she bumps into Daniel, who is the manager at her father's resort. Can we share more on our character's meet cute? It's not especially extensive meet cute in this one. Charming, handsome Daniel sort of rolls up on his golf cart, starting his daily business affairs of
Very
running
serious
the.
business. Yeah.
It was very serious. Seeing who's on the driving range, trimming the grass, those kinds of things. And he sees this tall drink of water teeing off, and starts to engage her in conversation, and she is not giving him any attention, which he's very unused to, given just how charming and handsome he is. And she it is revealed to him that she is the very famous daughter of the man who owns the course, and he's immediately charmed by how independent she is.
And impressed by my skills too, right?
I don't think I'm immediately impressed with the skills. I don't.
Oh,
There's no notice of the skills. It's more of the composure and the poise with which this woman carries herself.
oh,
Yeah,
nothing to do
and
with the
it's
skills. Okay.
no, not out of the gate. Not out of the gate.
Hmm.
In fact, I think it's pretty clear as the movie goes on that the skills need the most work. So yeah. Um,
That's fair.
yeah. Do you want to add anything about the meet cute from
The meet cute.
your perspective, from
Well, I
Whitney's
haven't I
perspective?
haven't seen the movie yet, unlike some people.
Then you
I'm
you could have.
from what I remember, yeah, I feel like Whitney is like about to do her thing in practice, and then she runs into this guy who's,
So detailed. She runs into
who
this.
seems to be running the show and has no idea who she is and doesn't know why she's there so early in the morning, and they kind of uh I guess, yeah, that's
Talk.
how it starts. They converse from there. Yeah, all right. Number three.
Good.
Uh, Daniel notices that Whitney is losing her motivation in playing. How does his teaching style help her find her passion in playing golf again? Um, I think that Daniel reminds Whitney how to have fun and that it's okay to relax while playing golf. And I think there's something about his presence that just makes her feel comfortable and trust herself again and allow herself to have a little bit of fun. And it doesn't have to be all serious, and it doesn't have to be, the self-critic and, all about perfection and winning and all of that. So I think Daniel comes in and does a stellar job of uncovering, um, or helping her rediscover her love for the sport, and yeah, just helping her relax. While we were shooting, we worked with some real golf pros, and they were talking to me about their caddy and just like what a big deal it is to ask someone to be your caddy because they have to feel so comfortable with them, and they provide a sense of security while they're on the course and playing. And golf is one of the most nerve-wracking sports, I think. Every time I shot, I felt like I was doing the wrong thing. So I totally understand why a caddy would come in and help with that. And actually, while we were shooting, Marcus did that for me because we knew each other beforehand. And so when I was super nervous and everyone was watching and we were shooting, it was nice to have a friend there to sort of ease up on the nerves and help me to feel supported so I didn't miss the ball entirely and make a fool out of myself too many times. It did happen, but not as often as I was worried it would. So yeah, there's that.
You were fantastic. She trained so hard. You took a lot of
sweating.
lessons. She was sweating. You took a ton of lessons. We both did. We both took lessons. I think that's a question later. Maybe we're jumping the queue here, but
yeah, we're not gonna have anything to say later if you say it all now.
We'll just banter. Okay, I'll go to the next question. The scenery in this movie is stunning. Are there any stories we can share while we were on location in Budapest? No, none.
Absolutely none.
They're all private. Yeah, I mean, so many good ones. One that I was reading this earlier and thinking the very last scene we shot on the very last day, I think we were setting up for it at like 11 p.m. and we started shooting it at like 11:05, and nobody knew, but it was supposed to be this beautiful walk and talk along the Danube River, and there's the big castle in the background that overlooks the city and this beautiful bridge, and it's all lit up and everything. It was just unbelievably gorgeous. And at 11 p.m., I don't think anybody knew, but all the lights on everything goes off. And so right as we're about to call action, it just all turned off. And then it was just Newbrough and Rosner faces that had to carry the scene. And that's where the movie falls apart. Okay. But no, it was that came to mind. What do you got, Newbrough?
I feel like there was so much that happened. It was so wild too, because there was such a language barrier. Everyone spoke Hungarian. We had an incredible crew who took such good care of us and we loved them. But a lot of the time we couldn't fully understand what they were saying, and they would teach us words between takes, and we tried to learn like one word a day.
You did.
I remember none of them, unfortunately. That was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, being on location like across the world, that was the first time I did a Hallmark movie in a foreign country like this, and so it's sort of like every day and every memory, just like when you're traveling, is so like cemented in your mind because it's all new as you're going, and that made such. This is the most fun I've ever had making one of these Hallmark movies by far because of that experience, and the great company, of course. But,
of course,
but no, it's one thing that comes to mind is when we were doing the golf, we're hitting these cans, we're chipping these balls into these paint cans, and I'm supposed to be like, hey, this is supposed to chill you out and take the edge off and add a more playful aspect to this game that you become a professional at. And Ashley couldn't hit a single one.
Okay, wait, but you need to start from the beginning of that
story. I was like, bing, bang, bing, boom. I was like a sharpshooter.
Okay.
And Ashley was terrible.
During the rehearsal, when we lined up to do that, I was hitting every can, and it was amazing. And I was so happy. Marcus was upset. He couldn't hit a single one. But then this weird thing no, actually, you know what happened? Once we started rolling, I felt really bad. And I was like, you know what? Marcus is a good guy. I shouldn't show him up like this. I'm going to let him have a couple. And then I took it too far and I couldn't hit any of the cans. But it was just me trying to be a good friend, you know? I didn't want him to feel too bad.
The idea that any of that was intentional is the greatest acting that this woman's ever done. She hit the cameraman with the ball in one of the takes. So...
Oh, it wasn't the cameraman. It was the side flappy thing that they put on the camera.
Yes, the side flappy.
Whatever those things are. Yeah, it was a target, you know, and I wanted to just show off and hit it. No one was hurt.
Should see that side flappy thing? It's mine. All right, next question.
I'm gonna hit it. Okay. Both of our characters are talented golfers. Did we already know how to play before filming, or was this our first time golfing? Absolutely, yes, for me. I had golfed maybe once or twice, and upon learning of this movie, I was extremely excited, and then I took it very seriously in trying to go to the driving range every day to get better and just to be able to hit the ball and to look like I might know what I'm doing. It was an incredibly humbling experience and challenging. And I did find a love for it. I think it's really fun. It's very frustrating and it doesn't make any sense to me. Sometimes, usually whenever I would swing and feel like it was going to go nowhere, that's when I would hit it and it would go straight. And then the other times when I would swing and think it was going to be amazing, it was terrible. So I'm still getting to know it and trying to make sense of the sport, but I'm happy to be introduced, and it's been a lot of fun. But no, I did not have much of any golf experience going into this.
We had shot Flipping for Christmas, the Christmas movie that we did that aired 2 months ago on this wonderful network, and so we knew each other before this, obviously, and we knew that we were going to be making this movie together, and so we were kind of trading videos of our golf swings as we both worked on them in the month leading up to going to Budapest, and yeah, I had played sporadically in my life. I'm a big jock, and I have a lot of jockey friends, and they all grew up playing golf, and I did not. I was the kind of guy that got dragged along reluctantly, but I knew how to play fine, and I felt like a real pro standing next to Newbrough all day. But no, I
Yeah, because
wasn't
I made you look so good.
intentionally. Apparently, it was a
Compared to
choice.
me. Yeah, yeah.
But no, I didn't bring any professional skills to the table, but I was good enough.
Good enough. You impressed Stefan, the director. Everyone was very impressed with your swing, and when you had to hit the
Everyone
ball, it was fine.
Everyone's just so complimentary when you're an actor. I don't trust any of them. But they were very nice. Stefan Scanny, our wonderful director, was
Love him.
incredibly
He was the
encouraging,
best.
both on the golf course and every scene. And Brittany Bristow, who we should mention, she is a golf extraordinaire,
Oh
and
yeah.
she wrote this movie with her husband Dustin Keating, and they both golf father and mother, Leaf and Agnes, who produced this movie, and so it was a very like golf intensive family. Is that fair to say? And
Yeah, her dad's a scratch golfer.
yeah, he's like incredible, and
It's insane.
meticulously crafted all the golf scenes to be very realistic and natural. Um, and so I think both of us sort of felt out of our depth compared to them,
Yes.
but it was it was nice to see that it meant so much to the creators, and that we had to step up and fulfill the vision. So
And they were paying attention, so
um,
we didn't do something that didn't make sense.
they were
That was good.
they were paying very close attention. The connection between Whitney and Daniel grows stronger as they partner up on the dance floor and use their cooking skills to prep a meal together. Do we have a favorite scene that we enjoyed filming? What was your favorite scene, Ashley?
My favorite scene, honestly, I loved the dance scene. It was so fun and it felt like we were actually at a party. And was that the last day of shooting or the second last
Yeah, it
day?
was the last day. That was the last day.
Okay, so even more so. So it was the last day of shooting. We were on this boat. It was stunning. There was a sunset. We were learning this dance, and Marcus, you were a very fast learner, and there was something about it that I found hilarious. I'm not really sure what.
A
Um,
very fast learner. I think
yeah,
we took
yeah.
several hours in preparation just for my needs.
Everyone was
But
very
thank
patient
you.
with us, which was great. But it was so much fun. We laughed a lot and learned. Was there? I can't remember if it was called something specific, that Hungarian dance. Like they had um, a uniform
It
or a
was definitely called
costume
something very
specific to
specific.
the dance. Yeah, it was really cool. They could
And
spin
and
around and their
we
dresses would fly out, and it was gorgeous. It was
There's a lot of
very
leg
fast.
slapping. The guys would like
Oh yeah, there was that.
like
Yeah.
slap the legs and stuff. It was very cool when they were good at it. It was very difficult for me to
We
learn,
had to be
at
like
least.
counted in. They had to like do that counts of 8 to get us to like follow along
I
properly.
I have such little dance experience. I think I had to be taught what the counting in
Yeah,
was
yeah,
before I
me
knew
too.
how to incorporate the counting into the dance that I was just learning for the first time.
It was really fun though. You caught on quick.
Yeah,
So for me, I think that was probably
I can't
probably my favorite.
I can't believe you remember it that way, but I'm very glad. My favorite scene to film. There's this beautiful location called Fisherman's Bastion, which is up on this castle that overlooks the Danube
Mm.
in the center of town. And Ashley and I had taken one of the days on the weekend to go wander around and see this castle, Camelot-looking village that sits on this hill.
Oh, that's such a good way to
And
describe it.
yeah, kind of right. And it sort of like overlooks, yeah. And there's like caves underneath and all this stuff. Anyway, we were like, this is such a beautiful place. And then like 3 days later, they hauled us up there and we shot a scene like right where we had been exploring. I think we actually watched somebody get married that day. Like there was a couple,
Oh
a
yeah, there
Hungarian couple got
was.
married while we were just like standing there, sweating
Yeah.
because it was the hottest temperature ever.
Yeah, it
Um,
was incredibly hot.
and then we were
Yes.
shooting a scene there, and you see them film, and that was fun.
It it felt so surreal. The views were so beyond breathtaking. It felt like we were just in this fairy tale. It was so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very cool to been film there. Loved that. Very nice. Okay, number 7. When Whitney returns home, she finds herself at crossroads with her widowed father and career. How does Daniel's influence help her on and off the course? How does Daniel's influence help her on and off the course? I think so much of Daniel represents the heart of Whitney. I think he kind of steps into where her mom used to be and reminding her that the game is fun and that she's good at it, and his faith in her gives her a boost of confidence and relaxes her. And then off the course, I think he does the same thing. And he has a good relationship with her dad, and he's helping him um, run the golf course and everything. And then when I don't know how much I'm allowed to say in terms of plot, but there's
All of it.
when all of it, just say whatever. When he meets with a real estate agent and Whitney gets a bit upset, I think that's a moment where she realizes, okay, there's a lot at stake here, and maybe I need to sort through some of it and do a bit more healing. um, so yeah, I think his influence is a very positive one, and I think he just helps her to find her confidence again and find get that love for the game back, um, because they have fun on and off the course. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I answered the question, but
It was certainly long-winded. No, it
oh,
was great.
thank you.
It was beautifully said, is what I meant to say.
Mm.
This storyline sends a great message about going after your dreams, and not letting your struggles hinder you from succeeding. Can we, you and I, share a moment in our own lives where we took a chance? Would you like to go first?
No, I'm going to let you take this one first.
Wonderful, lovely. Um, I feel like in this career, in this industry, you take chances constantly. To be honest, one of the biggest chances I ever took was the first film I produced. I had to put my own money up, and if it flopped, it would have been not owning a house and never producing again, probably.
Those are some
And it would have
stakes.
been devastating emotionally. And luckily, it worked out. And I don't know, you just then you get addicted to that risk taking, and you continue to push the chips into the middle every chance you get, and so it just seems like constant endless stream of chance taking. So
That's a good one. It's a really good one.
thanks.
And I agree with you in so much of this industry, if not all of it, is taking a chance. Um, and I think one of the moments where I really felt it was shooting this movie, because I don't think I've ever been so nervous as I was when we shot this, because it was a new skill. I didn't want to let anybody down, and I didn't want to make a complete fool of myself. I mean, I did anyway, but I don't think I did as often as I was worried I was about to. The first day that we went to the driving range, I went with Brittany, and I was so determined to impress her at the driving range, because I was like, okay, I got to show her what I can do. She wrote this. I need to impress her, and and the first ball that I hit, it like hit a pole in front of me and like went bouncing back, like basically directly at me and her. And all I could think was like, great, she's gonna be like, we got to recast. This is terrible. So I think like just trying to dive into this was a huge was me taking a big chance and trying to just trust everything I had learned and all the tips that everyone gave me, and just leaning into it as much as I could, no matter how ridiculous I felt, because yeah, I still can't get over with golf. Like, if it feels wrong, then I think you're doing it right, or at least that's the case for me. So yeah,
Sounds like somebody was trying to control it too much, and she just needed to settle in and have fun, as
yeah, you
if
might be onto
art
something.
imitates life.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, full circle with Rosner and Newbrough.
You've done this before, haven't you?
I have done this before. That's why, yeah, I'm so good at it. Do you want to lead us into the next segment here?
Yes, we're into the rapid fire segment. To wrap up our live chat, we have a rapid fire game of this or that, inspired by Love on the Right Course and New Year, New Movies. So the first this or that option we have is be a coach or manage a resort. Which would you rather do?
What would you rather do?
I would definitely rather be a coach, because I feel like,
Really?
oh yeah, that would be so gratifying to see someone improve, and then to cheer them on and go through the journey with them. Totally. Managing a resort, yeah, I don't know. I could see how that could be fun too, but the coach one speaks to me.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's personal touch. I probably manage a resort, to be honest. I like being in charge, and I feel like I'd impact a higher quantity of people that way. Probably to a lesser degree than a coach would impact one or a few people, but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to manage a resort. I think I'd be good at that.
I could see that.
Oh, thank you. Um, cook a meal or go dancing.
Go dancing for sure. I'm not a very good cook.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say go dancing too. We obviously do both in this movie, splendidly, I might add. But I would probably rather go dancing, because you can really screw up cooking. Like
Yeah,
if you don't do cooking good, it's gonna taste like bad.
takeout.
And yeah, I'm gonna take out. Um, but no, like dancing. If you dance like a fool, then you're doing a good job. So
Yeah, then you're doing it
it's
right.
lower stakes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Watch the movie, you'll see.
Although, wait, do you cook? I can't remember. I remember Stefan throwing a bunch of things at you, and you did all of the things that he had suggested, which is risky, because using props like that, that's a lot
Does
to
boiling
commit
water
to.
count?
Sure. Yeah.
To borrow a line from the movie. Okay,
Oh,
we're in
wow,
agreement
another
there. Great.
callback.
You see that? I'm just gonna keep bringing them.
Wow. You're making me look so bad. Okay, New
You
Year's
could not
resolutions.
possibly look bad if you tried. You go ahead.
New Year's resolutions or create a vision board.
Uh, uh, New Year's resolutions. I'm a big resolution guy. Like clean slates and realignment and
Love a
perfecting the
list.
recipe and all those things. I love a good list. I
I
do
love
love a
lists
good
too.
list, as you know from my constant list making and crossing off every time we shoot. Um, so what would you do?
um, Normally it's always resolutions. I'd love to create the idea of making a vision board sounds great. I've yet to do it,
How's it?
but it sounds fun. Yeah, you get to like I love crafting. So that's right up my alley. I really should try it. Maybe I'll try it this year. Or maybe it's too late. Is it too late? I don't think it's too late. I could probably
It's
do
the
it now.
fourth. It's the fourth. Do it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'll
You
do it
got 3 more days, I'd say.
and
First
I'll
week.
the first week. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Let's go with create a
Okay.
vision board and
All right. Well,
I'll be doing
today
that
is
this year.
Friday, January 5th, and by Monday, January 8th, you'll see Ashley Newbrough's vision board posted on her
Oh
Instagram
wow.
account.
Great.
Yeah.
There we go. There's some
Host a
stakes for you.
party, host a party, or attend a party.
um
Newbrough,
I love to host a party. I do love to host. I love the
what do
details
you
that
like
go
about
into
it?
party planning.
Okay. Like,
Um like like I love a good theme, and I love seeing people I care about all in the same room having fun, and
hmm,
um yeah, I love all of that. I love thinking of ways to tie in the theme into all the different like the place settings or uh like the dress code. I feel like there's so many ways you can have fun with it. Um and yeah, I love to take care of the people, all the friends and family, and I love all that. That's fun.
that is beautiful, a beautiful sentiment. Um, I in the past I've loved hosting parties. I've hosted big extravagant type parties for friends and family. And I think it's almost out of my system. I think I would probably rather attend a party. I, I've thought about like hosting like an annual New Year's party. So I could just
Oh,
do it
that would
once
be
a
so
year.
fun. Yeah,
What I've
yeah,
learned about hosting big parties is like you need to hire or task somebody with actually managing the party as it's happening, or else you will not enjoy the party
yeah.
yourself. But like I love planning things and I love planning parties. And actually, I did a year-long course, um, event planning when I was like 21, trying to become an actor, and I was bartending and going to auditions and stuff. And I thought maybe I'll do like event planning one day. I
Oh
wanted to put on like
wow.
music festivals. Yeah, I wanted to like I had this dream that I'd like put on music festivals and stuff. So I learned all about event planning, and I thought I thought for many years it was a complete waste of money because I did nothing with it, and lo and behold, all those skills came into play when I started producing. So that was
Oh yeah,
it
no
was I'm
kidding.
happy I did it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's so
Um.
cool.
Yeah. Learn something every day. Uh, stay at a resort or rent a house.
Depends what it's for. But I let's go with stay at a resort because resort to me sounds like more is taken care of, and that sounds very enticing to me right now. Plus now
Yeah,
also when I hear resort, I think of like a beach or somewhere tropical or somewhere like wherever you are right now looks to be.
actually at a surf and yoga resort in Nicaragua. So it is the irony is
Wow.
big. Um, and typically I would always say house, rent a house. But if it's like this, which is very like eco logy, there's not even hot water here. Um,
Oh
then I'll
wow.
take this any day. But I cannot do like an all inclusive. I don't do that stuff. I can't stay put and just sit on a beach and do nothing. I need activities. So I guess I need I need to overcomplicate and add more specificity to the question is what I need to do, like every aspect of my life. But
What's the temperature there right
it's gotta
now?
be like 35. It is hot.
Oh wow. So you do not
It's
need hot
very
water.
Ugh, I am most miserable when I'm showering, which means I'm not showering often, which means I'm glad you guys can't smell me.
Me
So,
too.
yeah,
Me too.
you from your beautiful house, perfect hair and makeup. Yeah, I'm sure you smell terrible.
It's freezing here
Um,
though, so there's that.
um, are you playing a golf tournament or, oh wait, did I steal your question? So
Yes,
you
you
go.
did. Play in a golf tournament
Okay.
or watch a golf tournament. And I'm going to go ahead and say, as embarrassing as it would be, I would much rather play golf than watch it, personally.
I would agree. I would rather play in a golf tournament. I don't want to unless it's Tiger Woods and he's about to win the Masters, then I'll watch a golf tournament. But um, playing in a golf tournament, I guess I like golf fine, but like 4 straight days of like 5 hours would be a lot. But
And
sitting
it
in front of
sounds
the
like a
TV
lot,
for
yeah.
that long would be even worse. So um, play in. We're in agreement. Wrapping up.
And there you have it. Thank you all for joining us. We can't wait for you to watch the premiere of our new movie, Love on the Right Course.
Tune in this Saturday, January 6th at 8/7 Central, only on the Hallmark Channel.
Tweet along while you watch using the hashtag Love on the Right Course. See you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please watch the movie. Hope you love it. It's a really good one, and
Let us know what you think.
you get to look at these beautiful faces. Yes, tweet at us. Only nice things.
Yeah, be gentle.